Welcome, folks. Oh, good night, Cam. Thanks for joining the stream. Today we got a
Iberia 26 Fox. Now you can contact Madrid Tower 118.155.
It's not super long, but not super short. So I call it decent. We're doing Madrid to Paris, Air France 1601. Now, let me get my camera on here.
Passengers boarding started.
Alright. So passengers are boarding, and we have Vatsim, so it's always a plus. So let's get into the notes of today's flight. Alright, so we got 162 passengers on board today. Flight's supposed to be leaving
Iberia 37 Sierra Mike, Madrid.
4:40 local time.
37 Sierra, go ahead.
Now we're
Yes, sir. 37
climbing
Sierra
to
Mike.
36,000 feet.
Close my position, so please contact Madrid Tower
5,357 pounds of cargo,
flight.
which gives us 33,929 pounds of payload. For fuel, we're carrying 15,729 pounds. Our alternate is Lima Fox Oscar Kilo Vatry. Interesting, never heard of it. But it's not too far off from Paris from the looks of it. Alright. Let's take a look here. Let's bring in, I hit the wrong button. Let's bring in the route from SimBrief. And today I'm trying out Active Sky. I recently bought it in the middle of last stream. So I want to see what this is all about. I used to use Active Sky a lot back when I used FS9 and FS6. So I only felt like it was right to go ahead and download it. So Active Sky is going, let me see, I put it on realistic settings, so if I remember correctly, there probably is a I can't think what it's called, wake turbulence setting somewhere that I need to mess with, but I just don't see it. Wait, here we go. Wind surface, turbulence effect scale, maximum wind shear. Yikes, this looks crazy. Wake turbulence strength. Oh, this should be really interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to set it, so set it to. Let's say this map. It's kind of wonky. I'll tell you what, I don't like the way it looks already. Can we turn off the clouds? Overlays, clouds gone. Alright, yeah. That made it move a lot smoother. Okay. Alright, so you can import from SimBrief into it, which I think is pretty cool. Do we see anything? Flying is easy? Yes and no. If you understand the basics of it all, it can be very easy. It's also challenging in a way too. So never forget that. Alright. Cam, could you exclamation point FP for me, please, so I get the flight plan? I know we're going to 36,000. And the cost index. Exclamation point FP. Flight plan. Cost index is 28. Bruh. Appreciate it, man. So special. So special. Alright, 1601. Alright, so we're planning on 36 left. I don't know how true that is to the game, but in RBO3 November. RBO3 November, that is set. And for Paris, I think it was an ILS9 left with the Keepy 9 Papa. What's up, Reaper Man? How you doing? You done beating on wood? That's crazy. Yeah, that is a big pause, bro. This is game of Fortnite we was playing yesterday where you had to like knock down trees and stuff. But you would sit. Oh, she joined the game? Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, Cam. Damn, son. Oh, let me get my clearance, y'all. Where we at? IFR to Paris. Where are we at? Madrid? Alright. Let's see if we can get this to go. I forgot we were on Vatsim. It's all quiet. Madrid ground, Air France 1601 IFR clearance to the go. Oh, ground is not there no more. Now it's this tower 11815. Okay, never mind. Let's switch over to tower 11815. Gym. Oh, you go to the gym? That's cute. Imagine Cam in the gym. 11815. Okay. Madrid Tower, Air France 1601, requesting IFR clearance to the go. Had to put the right frequency in, right? 118. Oh, 155. Oops. Strike 2. 155. There we go.
Tango 7. Is possible terminal generation, correction, terminal for general.
Yo, what's up, yo boy? How you doing, man?
Okay, in this case, continue on left the Alpha, gate 1, standard job description to general aviation. Okay, that's good, via Alpha and then general aviation. Code back when reaching Ligurian 34 Papa Fox.
Madrid Tower, Air France 1601 IFR clearance to the go.
France 1601, hello, good afternoon. Barajas Tower, you are clear to destination. Paris Charles de Gaulle via Robledillo 3, Romeo departure. Romeo Bravo Oscar 3, Romeo departure, expect the runway 36 or right. Initial climb 13,000 feet and squawk 4401.
Okay, cleared the call as filed via the Romeo Bravo Oscar 3 November departure, climb 13,000 feet on runway 36 right, squawk 4401, Air France 1601.
Air France 1601, reback correct.
Alright, so we got that squared away, so we know we're climbing 13,000.
Madrid Tower, good afternoon, Iberia 0630, Sun 348, information hotel on board. Request
Hotel.
Iberia 0630, active hotel is correct. Okay, to destination. El Prat, Barcelona, via Pinarat 3, Romeo departure, expect the runway 36 on right. Initial climb 13,000 feet and squawk 4466.
130.9.
Clear to Barcelona, runway use 36 right via Pinar 3 Romeo. Initial climb 13,000 and squawk 4466.
Iberia 0630, read back correct.
30.7. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did that work that way? Nope. 130.9 slash 30.7. Fuel 15.7. Alright, let's try this again. I keep forgetting every time I do that. I make the dang do an instant boot load. I make the jetway go back. Alright, so I think I have everything there set. Let's go to ground services. That's alright. Let's get our takeoff values. He said we're taking 36 right. So that is a change there. Flaps 2, packs on. Sync, calculate. Alright, and send to CDU, down 3 on the trim. Alright, that looks good. So we're going straight to the transition altitude.
0630, ready for push and start.
Iberia 0630, push start approved, facing south.
Push and start approved.
Alright, so I'm not really familiar with Madrid, so we need to get charts going here. Yeah. This was last night? Or was that this morning? Oh, today, like an hour ago? Yeah, that wasn't me. And she was playing the log game? RBO 3. Some technical difficulties here I'm trying to figure out. If I do 36 right. They change it to whiskey. It actually changed to whiskey. Alright, so... on taxi, we'll just call again to make sure which departure we have. Because this is a Romeo whiskey. Or maybe, you know what? I'll just send him a message. How about that?
Baracas, di Guarana 34 Papa Fox on a general aviation apron.
Roger. Perfect. Sta otra CU.
See you guys, so you will come on to the simulate.
Alright, I just sent them a message. Hopefully. I know I read back 3 November, but I'm like, wait a minute. If I change runways, it needs to be changed. So, let me just ask him one more time to be safe.
Alfonso 1601, any problem for flying Robredo 3 Romeo departure?
Negative. I just wanted to make sure I wrote down the right thing, because I had planned for 36 left, but you was RBO 3 Romeo departure. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, affirm. The runway for your departure is 36 right. 36 right.
Copy here for 1601. 16. Oh, right. So it's Romeo. Romeo, this is the one right here. This is the one right here. Okay. So let's jump back into this. Change the
Charlie
frequency.
X-Ray Echo, Charlie Hotel,
36
argue my
right.
frequency. Barajas Tower.
RBO 3 Romeo. Checked. Check takeoff data. I will. No jumping. What do you mean jumping? I'm confused. We got 3 dubs this morning, Reaper. Yeah, we were doing duo trio matches. No jumping planes. Yeah, we definitely got 3 this morning though. You know why? Cause she listened to what I was telling her to do. Ain't it crazy? How listening to dad will get you a dub? Alright, listen, Cage, just stand by Artificial Horizon real quick before forgetting we do have some messages. So what do you guys got going on this lovely Sunday morning? I have absolutely nothing planned. He said can benefit from time to time. Dad knows best.
Madrid Tower, Iberia 0630 taxi.
Iberia 0630,
Dang, just
taxi
woke up. What
straight
time is
ahead
it?
on
12?
Delta India, left on Sierra.
Waking up extra late.
Join Mike by your left, by 15.
Oh, the Avatar
then,
quest.
continue
I
Mike
just did my last
with,
one, which
Holding
was
Pony,
the
Yankee 2, runway 36.
break cabbage carts with firebending
Delta India,
or something like that.
then Sierra, Mike, and holding point.
Alright.
Yankee 2
What
on
time is it in the
right.
sim? It
Iberia
is
06.
4:36, so in 4 minutes we need to depart. I guess I can make that happen, right? So let's go to GSX. Cause what number? How many people saying 100 of 174? You're right. So let's just reset GSX. Alright, so our before start checklist, windows and doors. Alright. Let's close the doors. Oddly laggy. Have you restarted your PC? Windows and doors closed and lock. APU is on. APU bleed is on. External power is disconnected off. Fuel pumps on. And I need to ask for pushback actually too.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, there we go.
Madrid Tower, good afternoon, Ryan and Whiskey November. Boeing 737-800, request for clearance to Manchester with information hotel.
Seatbelt signs are on.
Ryanair,
Thrust
Whiskey
levels
November,
are
hello.
idle.
Good evening,
Our
Commission
reference
Hotel.
set
As is
to
correct, we are to
90901.
destination Manchester via Somos Sierra 6 Lima departure.
Sounds
Sierra India
Commander.
Jet 6 Lima departure.
Auto.
Expect the runway 36 left. Initial climb 13,000 feet. Squawk 4471.
Yeah, bro, you gotta restart it at least once every couple of days, especially if you're doing. Whoa, that's weird. You're doing a bunch of games.
Cleared to Manchester, Sierra India Echo 6 Lima departure, runway 36 left. Squawk 4471, and can you say initial command again, Rowan and Whiskey November? 9 Whiskey November, and your initial climb is 13,000 feet. Initial climb 30,000 feet, Rowan and Whiskey November. Ryanair 9 Whiskey November, with backer correct.
Warehouse Tower, airframe 1601, requesting pushback to start.
Alfonso 1601, start up and pushback is approved, facing south, facing Gate 3.
Pushback approved to the south, Air France 1601. Alright, to the south, which means my tail needs to go to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, brakes release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
And we're off on our beautiful journey back to Paris. I don't know. Did I push the wrong direction? I kind of need... I know he's corrected now. Let's say, why was my tail going to the right? To the left. He did say to the south, so. Alright, engine mode selector, ignition start, master switch 2 on.
Madrid, good afternoon, Ryanair 6 Kilo Alpha, radio check.
Ryanair 6 0 Kilo Alpha, Barajas Tower, high radio 5, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, Ryanair 6 0 Kilo Alpha, stand Tango 17 in Boeing 737-800, information as an onboard request clearance.
Ryanair 6 0 Kilo Alpha, information at this is hotel, access to destination Marseille. Via Pinar 3 Romeo departure, expect runway 36 right.
Alright,
Initial
brakes
climb
set.
13,000 feet and squawk 4467.
2404.
Clear for 36 right, Pinar 3
starting number 1.
Romeo departure, initial climb 13,000 feet, squawk 4467, Ryanair 6 0 Kilo Alpha.
Ryanair 60 Kilo Alpha.
What up, bro? How you doing, man?
Service back correct.
Unlocking gear.
Just chilling, just chilling. No A300 flights today? Maybe later.
Total disconnecting.
Iberia 0630, are you ready for departure?
Left is clear. Right is clear.
I need,
What destination did you have in mind? Oh, you gonna make homemade pizza?
Or short, Yankee
Is that
2
hard?
or Yankee
I've
3,
never
no problem.
tried
And
make
call me
pizza
one
from
ready for
scratch.
departure. Thank you.
Alright, that's a good start on 1. After start checklist goes as follow. Parking brake is on, engine mode selected normal, APU bleed is off, APU bleed is off. Auto brakes to max, flight controls. Let's check them bad boys out now. Alright, we got a full left, full right, up, full down. On the spoilers, flaps 2, trim 3 down, point 3 down, sorry. And flight instruments are checked, anti-ice is off, takeoff config. Alright, so we're good to go. He said a
Iberia
little messy though.
0630, wind is 240 degrees, 4 knots.
I promise I've never
right,
even
clear
thought
for
about
takeoff.
trying to do that by myself.
36 right, clear for.
What kind of pizza is it going to be?
0630.
Alright, so I think we're good to go, guys. Let's request our taxi.
Victor,
Let me
radio check.
pull up this chart.
Delta 77 Victor, this is Barajas Tower, radio 5, go ahead.
We need a Romeo and not the whiskey.
Madrid Tower, hello, Lufthansa 77 Victor at stand Tango 25 with information hotel request clearance.
Lufthansa
Stores
77
closed
Victor,
today.
hello again.
Okay. Well, I mean, not as deep
Active
as
hotel is
ingredients,
correct.
but
You
like
access
what
to destination,
toppings?
which
Is
is
it just
Munich,
gonna be like
via
plain
Pinar 3
cheese?
Romeo departure.
Or is it gonna be
Expected
like
runway
multiple
36
cheeses? Are
right.
you throwing green
Initial climb
peppers, banana
13,000
peppers, you
feet
know?
and squawk 4463.
You know what? And that's one good thing.
Can I confirm Pinar 3 November?
Negative, Pinar 3 Romeo via or expected runway
Tomato and
36
cheese,
right.
okay.
Pinar 3 Romeo.
Okay, thank you. We cleared to Munich via the Pinar 3 Romeo sit and via runway 36 right. And what was the squawk again?
Oh,
Initial climb 13,000 feet and squawk 4463.
Okay, thank you. Initial climb to flight level 130 and squawk 4463. Lufthansa 77 Victor.
Lufthansa 77 Victor, read back correct.
Air France 1601 ready to taxi.
Air France 1601, ready to taxi?
Affirm.
Okay, exit via gate 3, left on mic, and continue mic to mic 13. Your clearance limit is mic 13.
Was that left on mic, then onto mic 13 for Air France 1601?
Iberia 0630, contact departure frequency 118.755. Goodbye.
Departure on 118.755. Thank you for your service. Bye-bye.
I don't even see where Mike is on this thing. Hold on.
Ready to push us north, Ryanair 9 of 16
You don't
November.
listen from it for a few hours.
Ryanair 9 Whiskey November, push start approved, facing north, facing to gate 1.
Alright, am I tripping y'all? Y'all see Mike on this,
Push us north approved facing northeast, gate 1, Ryanair 9 of 16 November.
Oh, there's Mike 14. There's Mike 13. Okay, I think I see what he wants me to do.
Stand Tango 17, running position, start running 60 Kilo Alpha.
So next 60 Kilo Alpha, push start approved, facing north.
We start approved facing north, running 60 Kilo Alpha, thank you.
If I'm wrong, I'll get yelled at, but I see Mike 13 right there. This taxi chart. Yeah, that's that authentic homemade. Alright, right side is clear, left side is clear. See, but this says Alpha. He didn't say anything about Alpha. But I'm turning here anyway. Yeah, this is brutal. Cause yeah, this is brutal. Only 7 minutes? Man. How fast am I taxiing? 17 knots? I should have probably just asked for progressive. Oh, let's see.
Alpha 1601, reaching Mike 13, continue on taxiway Mike, to the north here, holding point Yankee 2, runway 36 right.
Continue on Mike to Yankee 2, holding point 36 right, Air France 1601. Alright, where's Yankee 2 at? Yankee 2 is right here. Okay, so maybe we can kind of... Well, where the... is Mike? Does anybody see Mike on this chart?
AF taxi running on Whiskey November.
Ryanair 9 Whiskey November, say again please.
We are ready for taxi
Not to
running on
drive.
Whiskey November.
Okay.
He said, I don't see Mike. Bro, I don't see shit.
Perform 180 turn by your left or your right. Exit via gate 1.
Taxi
Then
routings.
Continue on Mike till Mike 13. I say again, exit via gate 1, join Mike, and continue Mike till Mike 13. Your current limit is Mike 13.
Here's Mike 13, but
Exit in
what
via gate and
the-
then via Mike to Mike 13 and hold short. Running on Whiskey November.
I'm going to get yelled at because I don't see. I don't even see where Mike is. Taking off. Oh, here's Mike right here. So I've been on Mike, okay. Alright. This is promising. Alright, let's zoom in really quick. Okay, Mike is this right turn up here. Alright guys, so far so good. We found Mike and we're on Mike, but it's not showing us where we are on that chart. So let's go back to the airport chart. Alright, do I turn here? Like what the... Hold on 1 second. Let's slow down here. So we're on Mike. Huh. Because we got to get over here. We got to get over... Oh god, this thing.
Alpine 34 Echo
We
Delta.
gotta get over here.
Stand by please. Air France 1601, turn right now on Mike 16.
Right on Mike 16, Air France 1601.
Okay, that's correct. And after continue Mike till Yankee 2 runway 36 right. Thank you. Break. Alpine 34 Echo Delta. Hello, good afternoon. Barajas Tower, you are clear to destination. Barcelona, El Prat. Via Pinar 3 November departure. Expect runway 36.
He must have
left.
noticed my confusion.
Initial climb 13,000 feet. Squawk
That
4465.
was definitely Oh, so we're still on Mike? That's crazy that Mike... So why does Mike turn and then not say nothing? Even let me see the taxi.
Alpine 34 Echo Delta, I'm sorry, cancel last instruction. Your departure is via 36 right, via runway 36 right, and your departure is Pinar 3 Romeo, Pinar 3 Romeo departure.
See, like, alright, so we took this here to Mike,
Alpine 34
Mike
Echo
16,
Delta,
this is where we're at. So we just continue this way. I see what's gonna happen. I got it now.
Lufthansa 77 Victor, at stand Tango 25, you can push and start.
Lufthansa 77 Victor, start up and push back approved, facing south.
Push back
I think we all play Pokemon to a certain extent. I think Reaper's a little bit more indulged in it. I kind of grew out of it a little bit, but we all still play to a degree.
Ready for taxi runner 60 Kilo Alpha.
I still
Next
play
Kilo
genuine,
Alpha,
sir.
exit by your right via gate 2. Hold short Mike, giving way a Boeing 737 Ryanair company, which is also taxiing via Mike to the north. I say again, exit via gate 2, hold short Mike.
Yes, sir.
Also the Mike to give way to the 737 Ryanair course, run 60 Kilo Alpha.
Alright. So guys, I somehow managed to not botch this taxi up.
Ryanair 60 Kilo Alpha, now you can continue Mike to the north, the holding point Mike 13. Your clearance limit is Mike 13.
Mike to the north, Mike 13, run 60 Kilo Alpha.
Let's slow it down in this turn a little bit. Alright, so guys, we're looking for Yankee 2, which is clear.
Station calling, I'm sorry, but unreadable.
It's clearly depicted right here. Oh gosh, I always... Yankee 2 is right here. So we'll just continue straight to Yankee 2.
Alfonso 1601, call me when ready for departure.
We'll call you when we're ready for departure, Air France 1601. HG Kaizo Ironmon. Why did that sound like a Digimon, bro? Like he just digivolved to HZ Kaizo Ironmon. 1, 2, 3, the 4th. Heart Gold. Yeah, never played that either. Alright, let's let the flight attendants know that we are getting ready to depart. I know. Alright, our turn is coming up here pretty soon. He said Yankee 2, so not this one, but the next one. Air France 1601 is ready to go.
Alfonso 1601, wind is calm. Runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 36 right, Air France 1601. Did some crabbing into the runway. That's always fun. Montreal is always kind of windy, man. I love it.
Ryanair 9 Whiskey November,
Right,
reaching
guys.
Mike 13. Continue
Let's get
straight ahead
ourselves
on Mike
ready
14, Mike 15, right on Romeo,
for
till holding point
takeoff.
Zulu 4, runway 36 left.
Alright, lights are on.
After Mike 13, Mike 14 and Mike 15, and then Romeo and Zulu 4.
Alright, guys, let's
hold
rock and
short
roll.
runway 36 left, Ryanair Whiskey November.
Madrid, Buenos Aires,
Takeoff,
Ryanair
man,
5
flex,
Mike Alpha,
SRS.
Tango 27.
Auto
With information hotel, request clearance to Barcelona.
Ryanair 5 Mike Alpha, hello, Barajas Tower. You are to destination, Barcelona, Prat via Pinar, 3, Romeo departure, expect runway 36 right, initial climb,
nuts.
13,000 feet, and squawk 4473.
Clear to Barcelona via Pinar 3, Romeo departure, runway 36 right, climb 13,000 feet, squawk 4473, Ryanair 5 Mike Alpha.
Ryanair 5 Mike Alpha, read back correct.
That's great. Gear up.
Lufthansa 77 Victor, exit via gate 3, then left on Mike, and continue Mike till Mike 13. Your clearance limit is Mike 13.
Taxi via gate 3, Mike 13, Lufthansa 77.
Ryanair 60 Kilo Alpha, reaching Mike 13, continue on taxiway Mike, correction, continue on taxiway Mike to the north, Yankee holding point. Yankee 2, runway 36 right.
Alright, climb thrust.
Continue the way Mike North, Yankee 2 holding point 36 right for the 6 Cherokee Alpha.
Alfonso 16001, contact approach frequency 118.755. Goodbye.
118.155, Air France 1601. Alright, I'm gonna hit autopilot now because
Ryanair 9 Whiskey November, call me when ready for departure.
We call 9 Whiskey November.
Alright. We need to contact
Alpine
departure.
34 Echo Delta, start up and push back up to facing
Okay.
south.
Oops, wrong dial. What's up? Seven, 5, 5. There we go. And who are we talking to again? Alright. Madrid approach, Air France 1601, climbing, flight level 130.
Air France 1601 Madrid, buenas tardes. Identify 6,000 feet. Climb flight level 200.
Climb, flight level 200, Air France 1601.
Europa 939, directo Rugby. ¿Me puede dar el vector a Rugby, por favor? Estamos teniendo problemas. 939. 939, gire ahora por la derecha, rumbo 280.
Recibido derecha 280, 939.
It is Spanish. Okay, I was about to say,
Así
boy.
poco colaboramos para que yo me luzca, ¿eh?
Alright, let's rock and roll. We appreciate
Europa
your Gen 2
937,
guy. I
descienda a
mean,
10.000
I
pies.
could rock with Gen 2.
10.000 pies, 9.
No, 200. At least I heard 200. Let's call back and ask again.
Iberia 1527, fly direct to waypoint FAFEC. Descend altitude 6,000 feet, level by FAFEC, by the QNH 1013.
Flight direct traffic, descend 6,000 feet to be level at traffic, QNH 1013, Iberia 1527.
Did approach, just for clarification, that was flight level 200 for Air France 160, correct?
Air France 1301, affirm, flight level 200.
Alright, there you go.
Alfa Golf Sierra, final
200.
para touch and go en la 27.
Alfa 2 Sierra, touch and go
Alright,
aprobado,
thank you.
pista 27, viento en calma.
Pista 27, aprobado, touch and go, Alfa Golf Sierra.
Europa 939, rumbo 270, descenso para 8000.
What's that mean? Hola, as luz.
Recibido rumbo 270, descendemos 8000, Europa 939.
Oh, it's all good,
Europa
man.
937, descenso
I'd
para
rather
8000
be safe
pies.
than sorry.
8000 pies, 937.
Lights? Okay.
Europa 937 y Europa 939, por favor, velocidad 220 indicados.
220. 220, 937.
Alright.
Madrid departure. Ryanair 9
Alright,
Whiskey
so-
November with you passing 6,000 feet.
Kind of sped through takeoff
Ryanair
checklist.
9
before
Whiskey
takeoff
November
checklist,
Madrid,
so
buenas tardes.
let's go through this after
6,000 feet. Climb
takeoff
flight level
checklist.
200.
Landing gear is retracted.
That's
Engine
the
mode
200 Madrid Whiskey
selected.
November.
Normal. Spoilers are disarmed and retracted. Flaps are retracted. Packs are on. Anti-ice off. Exterior lights are checked. Transition altitude. Gen 2 added 100 Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I can deal with the 251. But outside of that, buddy, y'all can go screw yourself. I'm only willing to get one of the newer games just
Europa 939,
for the
descenso 8000 pies.
experience. You know what I mean? Just to see what the newer games are
8000,
like.
8000, Europa 939.
I absolutely don't care for any of the extra vessels that they added in there. It's just way too many of them. What are you at, like 900 something now?
Air France 1601,
Yes.
climb flight level 250.
250, Air France 1601. Yeah, I mean, I like to understand complex things, but simpler the better, man. The simpler the better. You know, because learning the complexity of things to help you understand how things work and why things work the way they do. But that don't mean I want to work hard. You know.
Europa 937 por la izquierda, rumbo 240.
It's easier to catch
Izquierda
150
24, Europa 937.
than it is to catch 1,000. Why would I want to catch 1,000?
Europa 939 por la izquierda 240.
Oh, I can turn these
Recibir
seatbelts
izquierda
off.
240, Europa 939.
There you go. Make this a crazy, we retards watch Tommy McAnina have a brief mean knowledge like. Alright, so far so good. No real hiccups. Climbing smoothly. Passengers seem happy. He said I done completed the decks. That is wild, bro. That is absolutely crazy. Hold on. Now I'm sitting here thinking, doesn't Scyther evolve into
Iberia
Scizor?
1527, please maintain speed 250 indicated.
Maintaining 250, Iberia 1527.
I feel like
Ryanair 9 Whiskey November, climb flight level 250.
I was watching the video the other day.
Zero,
Yes, the middle
9
code, okay. I was watching a video the other day where some guy was out in the field and some shiny cat thing ran up on him and he killed it. And everybody in the comments is going crazy.
Alfa Gol Sierra, pista 27, viento en calma, autorizado a aterrizar.
Hey, if it was me, I would have killed it too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. One thing that really I thought was really dumb was having, you know, a Raichu look like this in this region and in that
Iberia
region.
1527,
It
left
looks
heading
like this. I'm like,
085.
why did you go and you created a
Left
whole
heading
new
285,
Pokemon
Iberia
but still kept the
1527.
same Pokemon? Like, what's the point?
Approach for a good evening, Ryanair
Okay.
60 Kilo Alpha for now, 3
He
Romeo
probably gonna
departure.
have a complex about it now.
Ryanair 60 Kilo Alpha Madrid, buenas tardes, radar contact 5000 feet. Climb flight level 200, direct Pinar.
Pokemon is not real life, sir.
Climb level 200, Pinar, Ryanair 60
Anything
Kilo
you
Alpha.
think about it.
Air France 1601, leaving airspace, monitor Unicorn, goodbye.
Monitor Unicom. Have a good evening. Air France 1601. Unicom is 122.8.
Iberia 1527, descend 4000 feet.
That was a real good run.
Descend 4,000 feet, Iberia 1527.
Vatsim right there. I was very impressed. Even with the confusion on the ground, I didn't really go outside of where I was supposed to go. Sir, we're all the same species. We are human beings. We're not different species. Same species. It's different races. And if you ask me, it's just the outer shell on the outside is different. We're all freaking dicks on the inside. Talking animals. We're still the same species, right? Yeah, I think they would still be the same. Or is it broken down a little bit more detailed? Because, like, let's look at penguins, right? Penguins are still penguins, right? But then, when you break down from the realm of penguins, you have penguins that are hot penguins and penguins that are cold penguins. And then from those two groups, you break into finer subdivisions of, I guess, different types. I don't know. I don't know. Humans have variations, yeah, but that's not different species. I mean, the species is human. All right, so that'll be characteristics defined by, like, genes, right? That wouldn't change your species. You would still be the same species. That's why it's still a Raichu, but the motherfucker looks ugly on one side and okay on the other. So that would be genes, genetics, or evolution based on its surroundings, I would guess. Right. But the species doesn't change, though, is what I'm trying to point out. It's still the same species. That's like saying the butt on a black person is a gluteus maximus, and then the butt on a white person is gluteus minimus. No, it's still gluteus maximus either way, you know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't change what it is, it just changes its appearance, or how its makeup. You still, I can't explain it. I don't know. I don't even know if there's something called a gluteus minimus. It was just the opposite of maximus. I ain't even gonna hold you. Oh, we're supposed to continue climbing. We sitting here cruising at 25, like life is okay. We said we were going to 36. So we got 11,000 more feet to go. Alright, we're not too far out of Madrid approach. Right. Probably the Mallorca looks like it's jumping too. Mallorca! Maybe by the time we get up to Paris, there'll be some tower here or something. We get to Paris, so April 27, that's not today. Variation to that species. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right wording for it. Because it wouldn't be a variation of species. It would be a variation of genetics. Or race. I don't know. I can see where it kind of fits. Then there's another part of me is like, it sounds like, because Pokemon don't have race, so it doesn't get that detail. Because they're different looking, I can see how it would be characterized as a variation to that species. But then again, it's still the same species. Do they have different move sets at all, or do they just look different? Let's dive a little deeper. Maybe we can understand on a different level. Their moveset changes. Whoever is in control of Pokemon is a freaking idiot. And I mean, I guess it would get boring to keep the same thing over and over and over. Now that we're like on the 12th game, it seems like. But Lord. Their typing changes too. Okay, so let's stick on Raichu. Raichu is an electric Pokemon, alright? What is it in the newer areas? I'm just curious. Did it like change to a water Pokemon? Oh, that's awesome. Is Charmander, not Charmander, is Charizard finally considered a dragon in any of these instances? Poor Charizard, I mean. Pure disrespect. Charizard's one of the most dragonest of dragons in the game, and he's not a dragon. Electric and psychic? What the fuck? Where did they even come up with that combination? Pikachu can use Surf. That makes no damn sense. He's electric and psychic and he can use Surf. Wow. Yeah. Don't you have the special Pikachu? He could fly because of the blooms, right? It's wild. This is part of the reason why I don't want to play the newer games, man. It's way too much. You see how the poor man growing up and couldn't acquire that event? Hey man, you could always go in there with the good old Game Shark. Pikachu wants to do Stomp. Guess what? You gotta stomp in Pikachu. One move that always got me was Iron Tail. He said that's not legit. It's legit to me. I think I let Sarai pick one of how do I get this out? I let Sarai pick my last slot because I was walking around with 5 for the longest, and she picked Poliwag, so it's now a Poliwrath, and I was trying to figure out what the hell moves to give this thing. I mean, it's a freaking Poliwrath. Like, do I give it Mega Punch, Hypnosis, Waterfall? He said you're also like Trainer Joey with his top 1%. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. Rat-ta-ta-ta. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. I can't get it out. Rat-ta-ta-ta. Ra. Ta. Ta. Yeah, you put one extra ta in there. I knew I wasn't tripping. Rat tat tat ta. Rat tat tat ta. I don't even remember which training was Joey. That's worth for Google. It's sitting in my mind now. Like, which trainer was Joey? Joey. I see youngster Joey. Oh, he did have a rat-a-tat. Okay. This is funny. So, why is his rat-a-tat 1%? I'm just curious. Was it like strong as hell or something? Like a level 800 rat-a-tat? He claims it's better than the rest. Was he lying? Oh, he's in Gen 2 and Gen 4.5. No wonder I haven't heard of this fool. I would have set his ass straight. He said, I don't know what's easy. I was about to say, I would have set his ass straight. Wait, he was in Crystal. I had Crystal, I think. Gold and silver. Is that Gen 1 or 2? No. 350 for 360. 1,000 feet to go. Active Sky seems to be doing decent. Gen 2. Okay. So I guess I like golden, crystal. But gold and silver we're talking about. So what's crystal then? I think where they started to lose me at was I had red, blue, yellow, gold and silver. I had a crystal. Let me see. Cause isn't Suicune on crystal? Yeah, he is on. And it was on Game Boy Color, yeah. So I had that. So gold and silver and crystal were the 3 games that came together. Dang. Believe it or not, we only 45 minutes into this flight. Sheesh. We're looking like going distance the same. Oh, it's saying ETA 55 minutes, which is wild because it's saying I got an hour and 20 minutes. Ruby and Emerald, yeah, I think that's when I started to lose touch with it. Because I never even had Diamond. So, Ruby must be like a red color. Emerald was green, yeah. So I never had Ruby and Emerald. Because that was on the newer Game Boy. Whatever one that was at the time. Yeah, so Crystal was my last one, cuz. And then I grew up. It's funny though, 1% Ratata. Ratatata. It's me? Nope. I'm over here. It's me? Yep. Dang, I twitching. Why am I not showing on this thing? He said until I seen somebody play it. Was that last one not good? Not a good experience for you? Well, I heard there was a lot of issues with it in the beginning. It wasn't good. I mean, they probably is really running out of ideas at this point. You can only stretch something for so long. It's like Power Rangers and all them other joints. Like, after a while, it's gonna get ran dry. You might as well just left it in its glory. Cause I mean, I ain't no kid, but I don't think the younger generation is full of Pokemon like we did. You know what I mean? That was basically kind of our thing. So I think now that we're grown, majority of Pokemon sales is from either most of Japan or us. You know, holding on to parts of our childhood. I don't never see none of the younger kids talking about Greed doesn't allow for that. I don't never see the younger kids talking about, oh, I want to play Pokemon. Here and there you might hear talks of it, but it's never been like a thing like it was for us. Pokemon trading card game. I used to be a beast at cards. Fortnite babies, yeah. I literally used to wake up every morning or every Saturday morning and go to Toys R Us, where they would have it wasn't called the Pokemon League. What was it called? But you can battle other people with your card decks. It's awesome. Take it back to being a kid, man. Okay, Mr. Privilege. Flying with Gab. Appreciate the follow, Flying with Gab. Welcome to the stream. We actually just got out of controlled airspace maybe about 10 to 15 minutes ago. Why am I privileged? It was free. All you had to do was show up with your deck. Hating on the boy. grew up barely getting by, and I get it. But shoot, if you had all them games, you at least had the game. The cards weren't that expensive. If I remember correctly, a pack of cards had to have been like $5 or $10. And obviously with time, it got more expensive, but I want to say that's how much a pack of cards was, because then we had Yu-Gi-Oh! Is there ATC at the goal right now? No. Madrid had ATC. I was hoping maybe somebody would jump on in the time in between. I don't know. The goal really doesn't have airspace a lot, and for it to be a major airport, that's kind of concerning for me, because I'm like, the goal really is never active. I think last time I looked at it, I saw Orly had a controller, but Paris is really underserviced. Look at the map or radar now. Let's see what the heck is going on. Nope, nothing. We just left Spain, and now we're back into France. Yeah, we're in France now. Tell you what, part of me wants to divert. It'd be hilarious, but then I wouldn't get to log the flight time. Reaper, when you said you had Diamond, was that like on Nintendo DS? what I probably should do now that I got all this downtime. I should be messing with Active Sky and see what does what, because this is all new to me. Right, you're back. He said there's no Pokemon cards dressed up on Christmas, not birthday, but that was it. I'm pretty sure your parents would have rather bought you Pokemon cards for Christmas than the actual games. A lot cheaper, I'll tell you that. I remember when the Game Boy game was like $40. So I don't know, 8874, okay. Password. Oh, that's a change your password. Yeah, this is definitely different than what I'm used to on the older Active Skies, but I had all of the first series of cards, all of them. All the shinies, Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Mewtwo, the movie ones. I had them all in the beginning. Ask me what happened to that binder. No idea. Absolutely no clue what happened. And I sit back and I really think, because at one point I wanted to give what I had to one of my friends' daughter, because she was into it. And when I went looking for the binder, oh, he still has them? Wow. Are they worth anything now? Well, I mean, I've been living in the same house since when we moved. 99. So in 99, I was living in that house already. I didn't really move until I came to Ohio. He said I had an Eevee card I loved. What was Eevee's moves? Tackle? Eevee card. Tail. Oh yeah, tail wagging, quick attack. Yep. But then there were two Eevee cards that I remember. Dang, this card is 12 cents. What the? Oh, this one's an edition 1 too. Do this video more. I will provide with base and good, and it wasn't that busy. I mean, it wasn't that bad a while ago when I was in Madrid. I think there might have been maybe 5 at the most on frequency, maybe even 4. Let me go look at it now and see what it looked like. Doesn't look too bad. It's that old car, but I got it out. A fruit roll. UPS box. What? A fruit roll-up box. That is crazy. Only if Eevee could actually do something, because I feel like the one I remember both of these illustrations, so I remember the tackle, sand attack, but I also remember the quick attack. Eevee was a trash card. I ain't gonna hold you. Absolute garbage card. What animal would you consider Eevee? A fox? A cat? Somebody said Eevee was a cat, and I was like, how do you get cat out of that? It doesn't scream feline at all. Oh, yeah, they did have everything. No event. Not that I know of. Because usually when there are events, it's a lot busier. But there definitely was ground. No, you know what? There was no clearance. There was no clearance. So I had to call ground for my clearance. Matter of fact, by the time I got on, ground was gone. So I had to call tower for my clearance and my taxi. Eevee's a fox? Yeah, I would say fox. Definitely would say fox. I'll even give a fox. What's the other one that's like a fox? A fox-wolf hybrid or something. But I'll even go that far. But outside of that, no. Nick it. I tell you what though, it was a positive experience in Madrid today. I thought I was gonna botch the taxi up a little bit, but I didn't. I never left the realm of where I was supposed to be at, so that's always a good thing. I've done that before. It's a E-Fox. Little E-Fox name. Appreciate the follow, Daniel. How you doing today? All you newer followers, I got a question for you. Airbus or Boeing? I'm just curious. Airbus or Boeing? If you had to choose. Boeing? He says it's a trap. Don't answer. Boeing, no debate. Alright. Why do you go with Boeing so strongly? He said it's a trap. Don't answer. Long haul Airbus, short haul Boeing. Okay. So, Daniel, my question to you would be, which one's long haul and which one's short haul? Because you started on X-Plane? Oh man, that's a horrible place to start. Do you still fly X-Plane now? I remember the first X-Plane. Oh my god. I also remember the first flight simulator. Oh my god. He said, nah. I tried X-Plane 11. It was like, yeah, this ain't for me, bro. I'm gonna have to go ahead and chalk that one up. Alright, Daniel, you're a man of culture. You see, I can understand. I'm 100% with you with the A330 family for sure. 737, I probably wouldn't go that route, but I can understand it. 737 isn't a bad airplane. I don't like the longer variants, but like a 678, I can definitely understand that. You have my endorsement for sure. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do with charts. Let's start to get our charts for the goal together. I told you it was a trap. Why is A330? Ooh, I want to hear this. A330 is an awesome looking airplane. I take a 330 over 350 any day. The people here know how I feel about 350. A yoke for 8 hours. That is true. Unlimited legroom. Bro said demon wings. 350 is ugly. I guess that's debatable. Because A380 is still out there. Between 380 and 350 are the most ugly, horrendous looking Airbuses that I've ever seen. But I give the worst looking one to 350 because that nose, that wing and wing box, and those landing gear do not match. It looks like Frankenstein airplane. Like you robbed this from this, took that from that, and decided just to put it all together. A380 is ugly, but it's in a league of its own. Like, but you got A380, even like Antonov. It's in a league of its own. Nothing is really competing with it, so you gotta let it have its glory. I don't like 748, but I like 744, 743, 742, SP 100. That's actually awesome. But you know, because of it's saying Airbus A320 on the side, the news outlets would definitely call it an Airbus A320. That is hilarious. I think the only Boeings that I really don't like are, let's see, I don't like 777-300. Too long. I don't like the longer 7.8s. I don't like any of the longer ones. Now I think about it, none of them. But every single Boeing plane I think has been pretty decent looking and iconic in its own way. So 7.1, I've always liked DC-9, so why wouldn't I like 7.1? 7.2, no ifs, fans of buts, there's no questioning. 7.3, 5.6, 7.3, and the 8 and 400, 7.4, basically all of them. 7.5, 200, 7.6, 200, 7.7, 200, 7.8, 800. Yeah, I mean, Boeing had a pretty good run. They might have to figure something out here pretty soon, because they absolutely tarnished the 737 brand name, and I have no idea what they're gonna do. They need a new airplane for sure. Definitely need a new one. And they probably should just go ahead and replace 7.5. instead of pushing that 7310, but I don't know. Alright, so for arrivals, we had the Kiwi 9er Papa. Beep. I do have a PPL. Single engine land, high performance and complex. This is the one. Right. And then next would be the ILS approach for 9er left. We need the initial approach as well. So initial approach to 9er left. We got two of them, right? So 1, 2, let's do it. And then we can figure out what transition we need. Let's take a look here. So we are coming off the keeper. What's up, Classic? I was looking for your stream. Did you end up ever doing it? Looking at the keeper 9er Papa, the last fix is Bannock, so we know we're gonna probably do a Bannock's. Bannock 7 Echo. Oh, you doing a flight now? You was live for 12 hours. What 12 hours were you live for yesterday? Because I didn't see it, nor did I get a notification of it. Bannock's, right? Sorry, let's jump in here. Arrival. Approach bias. Bannock 7 Echo. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 9 a.m. Pacific time, so what's that my time? So that was, oh, it was later on in the day. Okay, so I think towards the start of your stream, I was out with my mom and my daughter, and then once they left, I did take a nap about like 5 p.m. Yeah, so 9 would have been closer to like an 11 for me, right? So yeah, so I was asleep after my mom left, and that was around 5 p.m. my time, but I was up after that. I'm trying to think, did I play any games? Oh no, you know what I was up doing? I was up watching Netflix. Watching Netflix. Then I got on Fortnite with Reaper for a little bit in the later night. Yeah, but I still didn't get a notification. That's crazy. Because I would have at least had it up on my phone. Where are you flying to today? So we're like 85 miles from our top of descent. I'm gonna go ahead and brief this arrival now and let's get it out the way. So we're doing, like I said, the Keeper 9 Papa arrival. Our transition altitude, I think it's 5,000. Let's keep that in my mind. But it's fairly simple, right? So from Keeper, we need to be at 28,000. It's a hard 28,000. Continue on to Lumen, where we'll control our speed at max 300 knots. Then on to Benar, then on to Ramgo, which is also max 300 knots. Then on to a Fox 501, which is a hard 19,000. On to Nurki, since we're in a jet, 16,000 or lower. Then on to Bannock's, where we have to be max 3,000 And since we're a jet, also in between 15,000 and 14,000. You said you flew from London, Prestwick to Gander. Gander in Canada? That is where I stopped for the night after we had a bad approach. Now we're going from Gander to New York. I think Gander is in Canada, right? Here's your video of your approach into Gander. Let's pull it up. Alright, so it was nighttime, which is fun. Was this an ILS or was it like a VOR? I see you on the turn. Alright, we're holding altitude really well. Okay, it's starting to get a little rocky. What the hell? It's a non-ILS runway, so if you're doing like a VOR approach. Listen to the sound. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the initial approach here. Alright. Let's play the sound.
Looking about 58 minutes left of endurance. We should be close enough to that.
Are you getting pelted with rain? And that's what it sounds like. Rain or hail. Being blown around. Yeah, when you went to external view, I could see it. Gets worse.
We're all gonna die.
He said, we're all gonna die. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Was that FS Passengers? Oh man, FS Passengers was awesome. For those who don't know what FS Passengers is, that was a part of the plane? Wow. FS Passengers was an add-on that you had back in the day for FS9 and FSX, where you can simulate actually carrying passengers, and anytime you had anything crazy like a rapid descent or anything like that happen, you would literally hear passengers screaming and shit banging. Freaking awesome, man. I'm surprised they didn't continue making another one for... You got attacked by a lion? Or something big fall on them? They have a new FS Pass? Stop lying to me. Stop lying to me. You making me spend my money. FS Passengers 2? Where do I find that? Hold on. Because the old FS Passengers website is still up. Oh, it's called Passenger 2. Alright, I gotta take a deep dive into this and see what it's like before I even purchase it. How much is it, first of all? Another 25 pounds. So $32.99. And they have sound packs. Just Flight. Everything is on Just Flight. You weren't lying. That is awesome, man. I'm gonna really have to do some research on that, because if it is, I might just buy it. If it's just like the old one. choice. I have to buy it. It has to take my money. And as simple as the old one is, it was very iconic to the VA flying experience because you can make money on there. You can do maintenance on the airplanes. It was really basic, but it had everything for you to run an airline, and you could set it up to where you can buy tail numbers and run your airline like that. That is true too, 100% true. Just like does give you the points. This thing says we have 23 minutes. Okay, yeah, I can see the approach path there. It says 23 minutes, but I have 43 minutes to park at the gate. Just like count practice is free just by using all your points. Dang, you must have bought a lot of stuff. I think I only got like $1.90-something worth of points. But then to be fair, the only things I bought on Just Flight were the Concorde and the recent what's it called again? Active Sky. Shoot. Alright, so we already had briefed that approach. Let's look at the let's look at the Bannex, right? The Bannex 7 Echo initial approach. So we're gonna be coming from Bannex to Subox and then continue on 025 heading. It's that simple, and then once we get to runway 9 left, make the right turn. And this tower comes and we get vectored crazily, but it's that simple. $8.28 off the points. $20 is crazy. Excuse me, $20 is crazy. Man. Updated weather. Alright, so weather at Paris is showing wind 020 at 19 knots. Okay, that should be fun. It's clear, fuel at 4,500, scattered at 5,500, 10 degrees, 1024 on the QNH. So 020 at 19. 1 I was lighting up this Vatsim chat. You brought passengers too? So what do you think? Alright, so the weather in Paris is not too bad. Winds are a bit strong, but... Oh, you just bought it. Alright, you're the test dummy. I'll be the active sky test dummy, you be the passengers 2 test dummy. Is that fair? And I am running active sky right now too. I think the bigger thing for me was seeing how it handles wake turbulence and how it handles like transitioning from one weather system to another. Parallel 42, 760. Yeah. I don't know what parallel 42 is or sim effects. Reaper will tell you I'm a real basic guy. I'll make it a little complex, but I don't be doing all the extra. Like Brino the other day was telling me about FS Realistic, and I'm like watching his streams and stuff, and I'm like, FS Realistic really doesn't seem that realistic to me. I'm not going to lie to you. Have you tried FS Realistic? Oh, it's time to go down. I'm gonna dial in. Let's see. No, I haven't. It didn't do it for me. I'm not even gonna hold you. Let's just go down to 9 for now, and then we can figure it out afterwards. Cause I'm pretty sure that approach into 9er left is going to require me to intercept the glide slope at, I want to say 3,000 feet, or is it 5,000 feet? It's either 3 or 5. Transition altitude is 5, so maybe it's 3. Let's see, hold on, where's ILS? That's way down here. Localizer 9 left. It's 4,000, wow, right in between. Alright, so let's make an adjustment here. We are descending on the Keeper 9er Papa arrival. So we don't need that one. We're doing Bannock, so we don't need that one. Alright. Chart back over here. Put this up here. So the Keeper, we need to be hard. Keepers are hard, 28,000 feet. Alright, just caught up to it, so cool. So we came through Keeper at 28, coming down to Lumen, so we need to slow down. We're already slower than 300 knots, so we're not going to make any adjustments on the speed. So once we cross Lumen, it's on to Romgo. I'll tell you what, the arrival process into Paris is long and drawn out. They'll have you descending way out at a very gradual rate. I hate that. These arrivals are just draining. This one isn't as bad because, as you can see, it's what? Let's see, it doesn't tell you in total, does it? So it's 9.8 plus 23.1 plus 6.9 plus 8.5, 13.28. Some quick math, that looks like it might be 50 or 60 miles. You know what I mean? Off the top of my head. This rough estimation. Then you throw in the initial approach, and on top of that, it's another 11.7. So maybe this whole arrival in itself seems to be no more than 70 to 80 nautical miles. Well, this is one of the shorter ones. I've been on some like let me see. Is any of the other ones extremely long? It's not even on this chart. Some of the other ones are just kind of stretched out. And it's, man, can I just go down? Like right now, I'm descending at 1,100 feet per minute. Better contrails and engine heat blur effect. Really? Only? So you can't like customize? Because in F6 Passengers, you can like fully customize the experience. Like, oh, you don't know? It's perks of being the test dummy, huh? You can find out. That's crazy. You can see traffic on active sky too, which is crazy. Is there a Wizz Air on where am I at? Yeah, there is a Wizz Air right here. Wow, that's crazy. Try the next one, 12 in the E175. Okay, let me know how that goes, because I'm curious. So, not only is Active Sky linked to SimBrief, it's also linked to Vatsim too, because it's showing me. I only see the one airplane, which is weird. So maybe it's only in a certain range. We have 7,200 pounds of fuel left. We have more than enough fuel to do a few approaches, although I know we will need them. Alright, round goes coming up. High five, Mike. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you today? Why didn't it show up? It didn't really show up on my screen over here. Let me try this. Close my chat out. And then reopen my chat again. I'm doing pretty good. We just briefed this approach into Paris. And we're just executing now. It's really chill for a Sunday, just the way I like it. Yes, sir. So, you missed the question earlier. Airbus or Boeing? What do you like better? Sticking to Airbus lately? Alright, what's your favorite Airbus plane? Alright, so we have that hard constraint, the 19,000 coming through, Fox 501. Just there. So next we'll go to Nurki, and as long as we're below 16,000 feet, we are good. .377. The Neo. It's not a bad airplane. Do you like the flight dynamics on it? .377. Super classic. I have an airplane in my mind. I want to see if it's the one that I'm thinking it is. Yeah, it's the one you was flying the other day. What's going on, Lime? How you doing, man? You caught us just in time for the approach. It's time to crash the plane again. And today we got active sky going for the first time, so we're gonna see how this weather transitions for us. He said no, don't crash, man. You always gotta spice it up a little, right? Alright, plane is asking for more drag. Let's give it what it asked for. Nurki, we need speed below 16,000, right? So we achieved that. He said, man, not by crashing. Throw a passenger out the window. I'm pretty sure if you throw a passenger out the window, you're probably going to crash. At that point, how is this passenger getting out the window? Is the better question. He said, Lime gotta go. We gotta 5 dive. So next fix is 15K or below, and I think we have that. No, 15 and between 15 and 14, right? Exactly. That's exactly what it says. So why is it taking me? Oh no, I hit the wrong button. I'm getting too low. Yep, we need to go up. We absolutely need to go up. Sorry about that. Yeah, it says between 15,000 and 14,000. It was taking me well below 14,000. Which makes me wonder. What fix is that? Is that Vanix? It is Vanix. Yeah, those numbers are off between 11,000 and 9,000. No, sir. Speed brakes. Sure did. Alright, so now that we're past Bannock's, let's continue down to 4,000. We're definitely going to need speed brakes after this. So I'll put them back out. And I'll tell you folks to put your seatbelt on. It's about to get crazy. You on the way to Denver with Mike behind you? Denver to where? Are you live? Mike Banger, you are live. Okay. I'll pull that up so we can get those numbers going for you, buddy. Give you a complimentary Airbus smile in Pro Pilot 23K fashion. So let's check him out really quick here. He's cruising at 360. New plane, how are you going to Denver? Where'd you leave from? That's what I was trying to figure out. Coming through 10.5. Let's turn lights on. Passengers already seated. We whisk through the fluffy clouds. Alright, cut up with our descent path. So let's retrack and on. Speed brakes. Your X-plane crashed. Oh no. X-plane literally X'd your plane. How do you feel about that? Alright, so after we pass Subox, right here on the initial approach, it should be free game. Literally free game from here. So let's turn direct to India Golf, minor left. Sir. So I need a coffee. I know the feeling, brother. I know the feeling. Alright, so we're basically on a 40-mile final. We're not lined up completely straight, but we're kind of sort of there. He just woke up an hour ago. Okay.
For that route.
I think Lime jumped out.
Wait. Oh, I didn't turn on my takeoff lights.
My flight manual. Oh damn. Okay.
Lime is saying insufficient fuel.
I've got duplicates. So. I took off from Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Minneapolis.
Approach is coming alive. Oh boy. Here we go.
They're really setting me up, huh?
Yeah, that's what I've got. I got mine.
Alright, so we're on a slow descent.
Nah, I just got my flight plan all wrong.
So you're about to enter tower airspace. So that's, yeah, you are. So it's gonna be 124.3.
Alright, so Lime is entering somebody's airspace going into Denver. And I am on a 30-mile final. Seems like 29. Pretty good guess there. So far, so good with the active sky. No complaints. Alright, let's just get another update on the weather. Alright, winds 030 at 15. So let's change the wind here. 030 at 15. Alright, winds calm down a bit. I can appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate that. Oh wait, we just had some weird anomaly there. I don't know about that wind transition. That didn't seem normal. That was crazy. That was like level 5 turbulence. I know Active Sky used to show like a log, so you can see anytime something crazy is going on. Oh, here it is. I know, that's like export log. But I don't see that anymore. Because it was like a live weather was active. It was like in real time and it just showed everything that was going on in a log, but I don't see that, or I don't know how to get that to show up. So alright, let's let the flight attendants know it's about that time. Seatbelt signs are on, yep. And we are slowing here. What a beaut. Alright, so transition altitude is 5,000 feet. We're at 5,100. And we're actually just coming through the the glide slope now, but I'll wait to intercept it fully. The clouds just do a while ago. That was weird. We're supposed to go down to 4. Yeah, we're supposed to go down to 4,000. Transition altitude. There we go. Alright. De Gaulle traffic. Air France 1601 on a 14-mile final for runway 9er left. De Gaulle traffic. Let's let them know that I'm coming. Flaps 1. Alright. Localizing glide slope is centered. I'm gonna hit approach mode. So we should bust right through that 4,000. Alright. Let's also go over to the actual ILS chart and brief this approach real quick. So we got the ILS localizer 9er left, frequency 109.35, final approach course 084. We intercept the glide slope of 4,000, which is 11.4 DME from PNE. Decision height 200 or 578 DA. Airport elevation is 392 feet. Alright, we're at 10 miles. I'm gonna go ahead and gear down. Help me slow down. Said transition altitude was 5,000, so we already passed through that. Missed approach. Climb straight ahead to 4,000, continue to Papa Golf 672 at max 4,000, and as directed. Alright, so pretty straightforward. Can't go wrong. ILS glide slope is 3 degrees. We are looking for a high intensity runway lights 2 and rails and pappies. Alright, flaps 2. Runways in sight. Alright, taxi light on. Flaps full. .5 miles to go. If you butter, you hate Airbus. Oh man, I don't know. With these winds, I end up floating a lot when the winds are kind of high or if it's a crosswind. So we'll see what happens. My last 2 landings for sure I floated. Alright, so yeah, that's the briefing for the ILS approach, but we're basically on a visual at this point. But I guess if we're not completely stable by 1,000 feet, then we will do a go around. Alright, get myself in my pilot position here. So we got 4,000 in the MCP in case we have to go around. De Gaulle traffic, Air France 1601, 4-mile final for runway 9er left. De Gaulle traffic. He said, remember. I mean, I'm gonna try and make a decent landing. I'm gonna try.
1,000.
Hey, look at my shadow right there. It's 1,000 feet. We're stable. If you butter, you hate Airbus. Appreciate the follow, Riley. Tuned in just in time for the landing. Other airplanes, but that might actually be scenery. I don't know if anybody's on the ground here to go.
500.
Alright. Let's go ahead and disconnect autopilot.
400. 100 above.
Screw the ILS, follow the pappies.
Light
Minimum.
slope.
That's minimums.
Light
Land.
slope. Light slope.
I'm gonna try to butter this like bread.
Light slope. Light slope.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Oh, reverse thrust set. How bad was that? Suspect. What do you mean, suspect? The Gaulle traffic, Air France 1601 is clear of 9er left and crossing 9er right. The Gaulle traffic. Why is it suspect? I just need answers. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Yeah, I think that's standard buttered right there. Now, I've been in some deeper, darker realms of negativity as far as that feet per minute go. I think my lightest, or smoothest, I should say, is negative 68. Negative 68, but my hardest, probably like 1600, negative 1600 something. It was a full blown, that plane was broken, I'm sure. It was definitely broken. We were trying to, yeah, welcome to Paris. Oh, where did I landed on 9, right? Yeah, okay. So I need to make a left here. I had to think about that for a second, like, oh, snap. What do you mean to what? Are we talking about the landing? Oh, to Paris. Welcome to Paris. Welcome to Paris. Paris. Where the time is 6:39 local time. If you got any connections, I feel sorry for you, because we are hella early. Let's see. Actually, no, we actually slowed down on that slow-ass descent. So, yeah, we got like 5 minutes to get to the gate. What is Paris? Oui, Paris. He said Paris. Alright. I know we're kind of late with it. Let's do the after landing checklist. Brake fans. I always throw them on for long taxis just in case. Exterior lights are checked. Spoilers are disarmed. Flaps are retracted. Engine mode selector is normal. Anti-ice is off. TCAS. I forgot that one. No, I didn't. Standby. Weather radar is off. Predicted wind shear off. And APU. It's always useful to have that running by the time you get to the gate. So 3 seconds. Go. There is an R in Paris. I know, but when you say it in the French accent, they say Paris. Or am I tripping? I thought that's what they did. You're French? Okay, so they don't say Paris? Bonjour. We say Paris. So, okay, so let's bring it back. So, all the people that I heard saying Paris was wrong. So it's Paris or is it Paris? In pronunciation. Which one is it? Just Paris. Okay, Paris. All right, I got you. I got you. But we pronounce the R. Gotcha. So like if I'm saying Air France, is it Air Francais or is it Air France with like a W? Or Air France? Like a dinosaur? Au revoir. I think I'm gonna be late. Alright guys, I need a gate. Somebody pick a gate. It doesn't even matter. It has to be an F gate though. So pick one of these. Anyone. First person gets it. The R raw. R raw. You went plane spotting today, might be bad. Quality might be bad. Okay, let's take a quick look. Hopefully I don't veer off the road. I see where you're saying the quality might be bad. It's a little, I forget what the term is. It's focused in on the fuselage though. And we can read that really clear. Somebody pick a parking spot. I really need a parking spot. It has to be an F gate though, so usually Reaper will pick, but I don't think Reaper's here right now. So pick one of these from F68 to F84. 29. Is 29 even? There's no 29. F70? Oh, okay. F70 it is. No, follow me, because we know where F70 is, I think. Alright, so the last beat of the day is get a good parking job. Alright, I'm turning the brake fans off now, because it's been a minute. And since we're basically at the ramp, I'm gonna turn the taxi light off. Alright, classic. I'm thinking I'll check that link out in a second. Yeah. I'll have it opened up here. Oh, ER sound. I got you. I got you. Can I use blue line? Let's go blue line. So 82 was there. Here's 76, 74. I think 70 is around this corner here. Yeah, here's 72.
To go traffic, Air France 570, option start at stand Kilo 53, to go traffic.
Ooh, what a turn. Alright, Marshaller is there. Let's see how well I can get this. I know I want to slow down a bit. 7 knots is a little excessive for my likings. Alright, so we got a little bit of left action. How far to the left do you want me to go, sir? Slow it down. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate how sensitive this thing is at times. Bring it back. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Go back to the left. To the left, to the left. Oh, off by 0.1. Alright, masters off. Beacon off. Fuel pump off. Seatbelt signs off. Dang, I messed that up by a smidge. Let's see what it looks like on the outside. Smidge. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paris. That's Air France 1601 in the books. Let me make sure that my pirate will submit. Yeah, we're only like a minute and 50 seconds late, so we're good. My next flight is tomorrow, and it's a world tour flight. I believe we're on leg 154, but don't quote me because I don't have it up in front of me right now. Let's see real quick. 154, 155. Huh? I'm looking at this thing. I don't remember the last one I did. It's looking to be... I think we're on 154. Because I don't remember Delta November Alpha Alpha. So the next leg should be 154, and that's tomorrow. And it's about 500 nautical miles. So it'll probably be the only leg for tomorrow. 6 p.m. Eastern time if you want to join in. I guess I should tell them to deboard, right? Get off
Boarding
my
requested.
plane. Get off my plane. But thank you guys for the follows and for stopping in. Trying to think, am I forgetting anything? Alright.
Passengers deboarding
See
starting.
you, bro. Hey, Classic, any closing words? I'll let you get the closing statement today. Any closing words, Classic? Let's see if Classic can come up with anything. Cargo doors are open. Bags are coming off. People should be coming off as well. Can we see? No, you can't see. That sucks. Alright, so maybe there's no closing words from Classic, but okay. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Peace.